Good day to you and welcome to this edition of Young Living's audio training series. I'm Doug Corrigan, Director of Training and Education for Young Living Essential Oils. We've got a tremendous topic today. It's globally our most popular product, and the title today, Discovering Lasting Energy, Whole Body Protection, and Lifelong Wellness with the Inimitable Health Beverage, NingXia Red. So again, a tremendous topic. Now, namely, we're talking about this because of the recent enhancement or evolution of this core Young Living product. It's extremely popular, nutrient-infused beverage, and today we're going to discuss how this newly enhanced and oil-rich formula provides a way for health-conscious individuals to instantly obtain bioactive nutrients that offer tremendously broad-spectrum health benefits really from head to toe. For most of you listeners out there, you'll already know that we live in a world where we are exposed to harmful chemicals, noxious pollutants, and hazardous pesticides really on a daily basis. We and our children and everyone we know were put at greater risk of chronic diseases and serious health conditions because of the countless contaminants and carcinogens that are found in the substances necessary to sustain life. Our food, air, and water, all these things really have problems in today's world. In addition, tremendous pressure and stress from our busy lives, competing priorities, demanding careers significantly impact our ability to establish and maintain genuine well-being, and that what we're always looking for, vigor, a state of optimal health. Because of this, scientists, physicians, and health seekers are beginning to understand at a much higher degree that the human body absolutely needs a massive infusion of critical nutrients every day. A lack of key nutrients robs millions of people of this optimum health and vigor and triggers a chain reaction that leads to ill health. Fortunately, in her infinite wisdom, Mother Nature has provided an abundance of phytochemicals capable of combating the hazards of our modern world, and Young Living has combined a great deal of these nutrients into one product, NingXia Red. Now, if I were to ask you out there, what is the most important component of NingXia Red, the thing that makes NingXia Red so special? A lot of people, just because of all the things that we've taught and learned about NingXia Red, would quickly say the wolfberry is the thing that makes it so amazing, so different. And the wolfberry is tremendous. Specifically with NingXia Red, it's not just wolfberry juice. In fact, it's wolfberry puree, which takes advantage of the whole food, the whole wolfberry, and just brings together a lot more dynamic bioactivity and richness and depth. And the wolfberries are tremendous. But I'm here to tell you that the thing that really makes NingXia Red so special, and we'll talk about all the different ingredients in NingXia Red, but the thing that makes it so special, the thing that makes it different than anybody else out there, is that this beverage is infused with the world's finest essential oils, the pure and authentic, really verified seed to seal, pure and authentic essential oils from Young Living Essential Oils. There is no other drink or health beverage like this that's infused with these life-giving oils, and that is just a tremendous, tremendous difference. Now, of course, there's all kinds of other nutrients, and we're going to talk about those things a little bit at a time, but just remember that when it comes to the new NingXia Red, that most important component, the thing that we should shout from the tops of the mountains, is that the new NingXia Red formula contains 7 times the essential oil content as the previous formula. Now, quite simply, Young Living is the only company that can boast this level of essential oils in a beverage. And remember, these are pure, authentic Young Living essential oils, oils that are pure enough to drink. This adds more of the life-giving energy of essential oils into your daily regimen, which can profoundly influence your overall well-being. And let's face it, folks, if you're not involved in Young Living and using your essential oils as a supplement, you're probably not getting any essential oils in your diet. They are a truly concentrated form of antioxidants and cleansing power, all kinds of different things these nutritives can do. Specifically, And we've learned a lot about these oils. If you're listening to these audio series on a frequent basis, you've learned a lot about citrus oils. And you know that you want to add more citrus oils to your diet. And in NingXia Red, there's lemon, orange, tangerine, and a new citrus oil from the Orient that's called yuzu. And this enhanced formula contains significantly greater quantities of the powerful antioxidant D-limonene. And for those of you who know D-limonene, know that it supports healthy liver function. One of the ways that it does that is by boosting glutathione levels. D-limonene is proven in many studies to be a tremendous glutathione precursor. And glutathione is a tremendously important antioxidant, especially critical for the liver. And the liver, that has critical responsibility to neutralize those harmful substances that we were talking about earlier, like all those toxins. And we're all exposed. We need to get rid of those things. And if the liver is functioning at a high level, and we know that when we boost glutathione levels, the liver functions better, we'll know that we're eliminating these toxins out of our blood and cleansing our whole body at a much more rapid pace. D-limonene is actually supported by a significant amount of research. In fact, this one compound has been scientifically proven in over 50 studies worldwide to be among the most powerful antioxidant, anti-aging, and health-promoting agents ever studied by science. Now, don't you want more of this in your diet? Of course, you want it not just in your diet, but you should be rubbing it on your skin, should be breathing it in aromatically, but especially dietary-wise, and this is something that so few people are getting in their diet because they're not consuming these pure, authentic essential oils. Now, the specific mechanism of action that it uses is the protection of healthy cells from damage while simultaneously discouraging mutation and harmful cell proliferation. So we don't have to go into great depth to know that that is something very critical for us to keep our cells at that cellular level healthy, producing healthy cells, and then also discouraging these cells from taking strange mutations and causing all kinds of problems. We know, unfortunately, that sad tale that happens when cells take a turn to the mutated state. The whole cascade of bad things can happen at that point. So I hope that more than anything else we talk about, and we're going to discuss some of the basics of NingXia Red, but more than anything else we talk about is that you remember that it's 7 times more oils, and these citrus oils are truly life-giving gifts from the natural world. Now, let's go back and take a little bit more time, talk about wolfberries. Long tradition of use in folk medicine. In fact, it's one of the primary tonics in Chinese medicine is the wolfberry. Being such a legendary part of Chinese medicine has made the NingXia wolfberry the subject of numerous scientific studies. The wolfberries are commonly known as goji berries. They really are one of the most nourishing and powerful foods in the world. Really, I would put them up against any other food, for that matter, ounce for ounce. In their natural state, these wolfberries are truly power-packed with nutrients. In nature, berries are really there to proliferate the species, and we of course know that Mother Nature puts her main resources into this process of proliferating the species, or puts a lot of nutrients into side seeds and different elements that will make sure that the species goes forward. And the goji berry, the wolfberry, is no exception. It's full of antioxidants and other beneficial nutrients that promote general well-being and vigor. The wolfberry is unique because it contains all the essential amino acids and has the highest protein concentration of any fruit, about 13%. In Ningxia, China, a bowl of fresh wolfberries really is a daily part of life. As long as they are in season, these wolfberries are consumed daily, and some credit this tradition for the good health and vigor of the elderly population living there. When the wolfberries are not in season, then the Chinese will take the powder of the wolfberry and brew a powerful tea. These folks will consume on a daily basis wolfberries in one form or another. This berry is so revered that for 2 weeks each year, the people of Ningxia celebrate the wolfberry and its amazing health benefits in a tremendous festival they call the Goji Festival. Historically, wolfberries were written about in ancient Chinese texts as medicinal remedies to strengthen the eyes, the liver, kidneys, muscles, bones, and then, of course, the life force. We talked about it being one of the supreme tonics, so strengthening the life force. Also in the tradition of Chinese medicine for the wolfberries. Additionally, the wolfberries were reported to promote longevity. This is where some of the most interesting studies in regards to wolfberries come from. Modern research has confirmed the many health benefits of this amazing berry. Preliminary research and many different studies suggest that wolfberries may be beneficial to enhancing athletic performance, improving sleep quality, supporting healthy cholesterol levels, and most recently in a peer-reviewed study in the Journal of the American Nutraceutical Association, researchers determined definitely that wolfberry juice and NingXia Red supported the healthy immune system function, which is tremendous. One of the advantages the wolfberry has over other superfruits is its extremely high oxygen radical absorbance capacity, often known as ORAC, and superoxide oxygen radical absorbance capacity, also known as SORAC. These are values given to foods or supplements that signify its ability, or a food or supplement's ability, to scavenge free radicals, specifically the superoxide oxygen free radical in the case of SORAC. This ability is critical for optimum health, since free radicals damage DNA, cells, and proteins, can even cause cell death. Damage caused by these harmful compounds is associated with a range of health problems such as heart disease, cancer, arthritis, all the big chronic type scenarios. Free radicals are also believed to contribute to rapid aging. Unchecked free radicals attack DNA. This is the very blueprint that's used to create new cells. If not repaired, damaged DNA copies itself into new cells, which damages each new cell, and this can be the root of these mutations that we talked about earlier that can sometimes occur. So wolfberry can be tremendous in that regard. And combining the wolfberry with the tremendous citrus oils, you have a powerful cell-protecting 1-2 punch that work in a little bit different mechanisms in regards to and in relationship to a few different biochemical systems, but the effect is truly tremendous. Now, inside the new NingXia Red, you'll notice a few differences. 2 fruit juices that have been changed and upgraded with a little bit more nutrient-dense juices. Specifically, apricot and raspberry have been removed, and a unique superfruit that's called the aronia berry has been added. I'm very excited about the aronia berry because me being from the mountain states, those of you who have spent a lot of time in the mountains will have heard of aronia or probably seen aronia growing in the mountains. It's often known as chokeberry, and it's recently really been rediscovered as a superfood that's based on a growing body of scientific research. For centuries, it was used by the Native Americans because of its amazing health benefits, and it's truly a gift from nature. Aronia is rich in health-promoting antioxidants and flavonoids, and specifically a group of flavonoids known as anthocyanins. They're responsible for that dark purple color of the aronia berry, and they've been studied and proven very effective, a broad spectrum of human health benefits. A number of studies show that dietary anthocyanins are inversely associated with heart disease, and some experts believe that they're responsible for the anti-cancer effects seen among many fruits and vegetables, and no doubt there's a mountain of studies to support that. Scientists have observed that aronia offers protection against oxidative stress and significantly increases the production of superoxide dismutase. Superoxide dismutase is a powerful antioxidant and free radical scavenger that's considered important in delaying aging and a range of related health conditions. That's really where a lot of that tremendous SORAC capacity comes from. Now, frequent intake of flavonoid-rich foods has been associated with increased biomass, with the greatest effect exerted by these phytonutrients, anthocyanins. According to a May 2012 study published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research, anthocyanins were one of only 2 flavonoids investigated as part of this study that increased bone mass in both the hip and spine. Given that falls that result in hip fracture are one of the greatest threats to the health of the elderly, this is a remarkable finding, as I'm sure you'll agree. Other scientists found that an anthocyanin-rich diet decreased the risk of Parkinson's disease by 24%. This 20-plus year follow-up study reported in the April 2012 edition of Neurology included more than 129,000 men and women, so broad and big-time science. From this research, it's easy to see why Young Living researchers were so adamant about selecting out this magnificent fruit to be added to this, of course, already amazing formula, and you can see automatically why it makes it so much better than in the past. Now, we talked already about some of these essential oils, but I just can't go forward anymore without mentioning this relative newcomer, very exciting essential oil, yuzu essential oil, which comes from a sour Asian citrus fruit that's about the size of a tangerine. The rind of the yuzu fruit is widely used in Japanese dishes as a flavor enhancer, so if you've eaten Japanese cuisine, you've probably tasted it at some point. Traditionally, this exotic fruit, prized for its unique aroma, was also used in hot baths to ward off colds and other respiratory infections, which follows right in line, does it not, with a lot of our usages in the Western world with regards to the citrus fruits. We know how tremendous they can be at warding off these different types of respiratory situations or colds or chills and la grippe. So this soothing bath was also believed to bring abundant wealth and an assurance of good health. Now, its aroma is a little different. It's distinct from lemons and limes, and scientific research suggests that it contains higher amounts of vitamin C, which is great, and phenolic compounds, and has higher amounts of those things than any other citrus fruit, so an impressive nutrient profile. The compounds in yuzu fruit are active free radical scavengers, and this is the most important part, they're highly bioavailable. The flavor has been described as similar to grapefruit with just a hint of mandarin orange. Now, as with the other citrus oils, its pleasant aroma also has been studied for its uplifting and mood-elevating attributes. Now, there's a great deal of scientific research that's been conducted to determine the therapeutic value of yuzu fruit. Yuzu contains an antioxidant phytochemical called nomalin, which researchers have found to induce phase 2 detoxification enzymes. Here we go back to what we were talking about before, known as glutathione S transferases in specific organs. Phase 1 triggers a cascade of enzymatic reactions to oxidize and reduce damaging substances in preparation for elimination in phase 2. Metabolites from phase 1 are highly reactive and could cause significant damage if not properly removed from your body. Now, phase 2 enzymatic reactions combine the metabolites produced during phase 1 with other molecules that create water-soluble metabolites that are more easily disposed of. And again, that's the critical piece, is that they make them more readily eliminated. These water-soluble metabolites are then excreted from the body, and current scientific literature links impaired detoxification, particularly phase 2, with a range of diseases, so we can see how important that is to enhance that dramatically. And of course, hope that's not too much biochemistry for everyone out there, but it's enough to say that it is a tremendously important thing to facilitate the removal of that, and these citrus oils, specifically yuzu, has been proven to do just that. So you'll see that not only is NingXia Red a great builder, great antioxidant, cell support, but also will support the detoxification and the ridding oneself of these different things. And I know that a lot of people out there using NingXia Red have often remarked how amazing it has been with regards to supporting the liver. Well, that's going to be even more pronounced as we move forward. The wolfberry also tremendous in regards to supporting the liver. Now, for a long time, we've been using agave in NingXia Red as a great, very low glycemic type of a sweetener. What we've done with the new NingXia Red is replaced agave with a 0 calorie and really 0 on the glycemic index, a highly palatable sweetener that's called stevia. And a lot of herbalists out there are familiar with stevia, as it's been used as a sweetener in medicine really for thousands of years, was traditionally used by Native American healers to lower blood sugar and relieve gastrointestinal discomfort. Well, again, because it contains absolutely no calories and will have no effect on your blood sugar. In fact, stevia has been used a lot to assist with weight loss efforts. When people are trying to cut down or trying to replace different sweeteners in their diet, oftentimes stevia is the absolute best choice. I mean, better than anything out there in regards to glycemic load. Numerous studies have established that stevia is safe. It's a non-toxic substitute for sugar and, of course, any chemical and artificial sweeteners. And only a little stevia is required because it's about 300 times sweeter than sucrose, especially when it's standardized for its ribaudioside A compound. This comes together with a proprietary blend of nutrient-dense fruit juices like wolfberry. We've mentioned the wolfberry. Aronia we've mentioned as well. Blueberry is still there. Cherry is a new add-on. Plum is a new add-on. And then, of course, pomegranate is something that NingXia Red has always contained. This results in wide-spectrum antioxidant activity will truly and forever energize, fortify, and replenish the body. So one of the things it's important to just mention a couple of these, that pomegranate juice is 3 times the antioxidant capacity of green tea. Many of you will have seen information out there with regards to pomegranates, and they're packed with antioxidants that provide serious health benefits. They're really among one of the healthiest fruits that you can eat. Compounds found in pomegranates called punogallicans are known to support healthy heart and blood vessel function. Blueberries, this is a truly tremendous antioxidant powerhouse. They get their deep blue to purple color from their anthocyanin content, which we've already talked about in connection with aronia, have remarkable antioxidant power. Also, specifically blueberries in conjunction with the heart and the brain, very important functional nutrients. Cherries are a nutritional powerhouse, and recent research suggests cherries support a healthy inflammatory response and may improve muscle recovery after exercise. In addition, they're a tremendously good source of fiber, which aids digestion. And plums, in addition, are a good source of fiber and the antioxidant vitamin C. In addition, plum supports a healthy response to insulin and contains some level of zeaxanthin, which is a great nutrient that's also found in wolfberries to a degree. Now, this important carotenoid supports healthy eyes, and a number of studies demonstrate that wolfberries protect against DNA damage and mutations caused by free radicals. Additionally, ellagic acid that's found in blueberries and pomegranates may also help protect your DNA against injury. So again, just going down to that core basis of health, NingXia Red is the fundamental, foundational product that every single person in Young Living and every single person in the planet really ought to be consuming this on a daily basis. It's just so tremendous in regards to its nutrient power. It's just so easy to consume. NingXia Red contains extraordinary levels of naturally occurring, age-defying antioxidants that support, again, healthy immune function, cardiovascular health, nourish the eyes, nourish organs of elimination like the liver and the bowel and all kinds of things that are helping to get rid of toxins. Combining these fruits with the oils that have already been mentioned creates a synergistic free radical fighting force that really, again, supports the healthy function of your body from head to toe. One more word about free radicals here. Free radical damage often implicated in age-related eye complaints, and a lot of people who've consumed NingXia Red for years have really testified that NingXia Red has been tremendous in improving their eye health. I think the new formula will only enhance that. One of the special things about NingXia Red is that it provides this antioxidant protection specifically for the vision and the eye, and that contains a lot of this antioxidant I just mentioned, zeaxanthin. Zeaxanthin has been the focal point of some 40 clinical studies about eye health. It's one of only 2 carotenoid antioxidants that become concentrated in the retina, and these high concentrations serve to support eye health by protecting tissues, minimize that damage caused by free radicals, and absorb damaging blue light rays from sun exposure. So just helping your eye function at a much higher level. Now we'll change speeds here a little bit. Many of you have children that have seemingly unending energy. They run around, they remain active most of the day, and they never appear to be fatigued. I know I'm envious of that continual supply of energy and wish there was some way to bottle that in some kind of an elixir or tonic so we could have this enduring energy. I believe that NingXia Red go a long way to providing this kind of sustained natural energy without the jittery effects of unbalanced stimulants. Stimulants can provide a rapid burst of energy, but oftentimes is followed by an equally rapid crash. If any time you take a stimulant, you have to really support that with a balance of other nutrients that helps to prevent that crash. Now, you don't have to worry about any of that when you're taking NingXia Red. Sustained energy, sustained natural burn. Now, let's just discuss the differences quickly between nutrient infusion and a juice to better understand the value of an infusion. A nutrient infusion is a concentrated blend of nutrients that produces unmatched bioactivity. Again, what makes Young Living's NingXia Red products so extraordinary is the addition of oils, and you'll taste them immediately when you drink the new NingXia Red. You can't help but taste that tremendous citrus flavor, and that really brings out all kinds of the different fruit flavors. But just to know that those oils are there and at a level that is really impressive and really makes it different than any other product. Combining multiple nutrients together creates a blend that produces increased bioactivity. In other words, it's better absorbed and utilized by the body much more efficiently, and therefore can exert extraordinary health benefits. NingXia Red is a naturally delicious, nutrient-infused wolfberry drink, and a significant portion of the bottle is wolfberry puree, and that's not like nutrient-light juices like apple, white grape, and pear. Still know that the majority of what you're getting in NingXia Red is a hearty puree. It contributes 21 trace minerals, fiber, more beta-carotene than carrots, more vitamin C than oranges, vitamin E, and vitamins B1, 2, and 6, and all of this with only 20 calories per serving and for less than $2 a day. And that's far less than most stimulant and sugar-loaded energy drinks, and certainly a lot less than a Starbucks coffee, both of which are oftentimes used as energy enhancers. There's also an addition to this product called grapeseed extract, which comes from a tremendously great source of mega natural gold grapeseed extract. This is high in polyphenols, and grapeseed extract has been investigated for its ability to protect and support your overall well-being, specifically important for your cardiovascular system and helping your circulatory system to work at its finest. And of course, that helps in any organ that needs blood flow, which is every organ. So one last note about this enhanced formula. I mean, we can honestly go on and on just about grapeseed extract alone. We could have an entire call. But all of that stuff is in NingXia Red. You'll notice that the new bottle, of course, looks significantly different on the outside, but it's not just the exterior that's been updated. It has been evolved in many ways, and instead of relenting to plastics, aluminum, or someone else's generic wine bottle, Young Living packed this one-of-a-kind nutrient infusion in a custom-made frosted glass bottle, which I think just looks fantastic. Exclusive Young Living silhouette. This new bottle ensures lasting strength and purity and a little style that NingXia Red deserves. She is a beautiful and wonderful drink. A lot of people ask me, is NingXia Red for more energy? Is it for antioxidants? Is it for general well-being? And I think we've learned from this audio recording that the answer to all of the above and many more is yes. You're sure to enjoy all those benefits and, of course, the great taste of this enhanced formula. It is a tremendously consumable, very palatable drink. And if you aren't drinking this amazing product right now, you're missing out. Just flat out missing out on a variety of surprising health benefits. Now, when consumed daily, NingXia Red truly creates this lasting energy, whole body protection, and is an important foundation of the lifelong wellness that really is a part of the Young Living lifestyle. So drink it and discover that. And if you haven't tried it in a while, try it again for the first time. Or if you've never tried NingXia Red, well, get on board because this is a tremendous product. Now, until next time, and again, there's much more that we could say, but we are out of time for today, and we wish you abundant health and wealth, and I wish you personally God